amp lab at the Music Project. What is wrong with me, folks? Yes, it's exciting. What a great day it is. So far, we've had so many great interviews with people in the amp lab, and we're having a great time. But I have with me one of the coolest guys. I love this guy. His name is Jon Reynolds. Hi, Jon.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
You want to see something cool? You ready? Watch this. Watch
Sure.
this. Watch. Hey,
Oh.
Jon Reynolds,
I like that.
musician.
I like
I
that.
could have said rock and musician. That's what I should have said. That's what I should have said.
I keep it simple.
Yeah, there you go. So, Jon, you are a musician here in town, and you've been doing some amazing stuff. You've been playing a lot of gigs. A lot of people love you. I watched yesterday when you did a special performance for some record label people.
That was exciting.
Dude, that was, and you nailed it. And what I loved was the feedback they gave you.
Yeah.
It was cool. I was like, oh, I hope he hears this, because they were just great. They
were.
loved you. And I thought that was really, really cool that they did. You know, it was awesome. Oh, what are you doing today? You're going to be in concert here in a second.
Yeah.
Like, a little bit.
At 4 o'clock, I'm going to be playing.
This guy's, they're trying to distract you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Justin Cosman's
I know
out there
that guy.
messing with me.
I know.
Anyways, yeah, at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be playing inside the music project here.
Yeah, you're in the unplugged.
Yes. Yes.
But you're going to be plugged in a little bit.
a little bit.
That's all right.
It's still acoustic.
Yeah,
But you got to have some power with it. you know?
absolutely. Absolutely.
And then later today, I will be at the tap room at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
I'm
good.
Headlining that, so I'm
Good.
playing for like 3 hours tonight to finish off their day.
What a crowd at the tap room. Those
Yeah.
guys are awesome.
You know,
they're so supportive and they're
are.
so rowdy.
They are awesome, and honestly, some of the best pizza around here.
Yeah, there you go.
And
What's your favorite?
oh, I'm a Hawaiian guy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
baby. Pineapple, Canadian bacon, I'm there. Or
Uh-huh.
ham, I don't care.
Yep. But
That's
there's
cool.
a huge lineup over there today too. There's so many people playing.
There are. I saw that. Like, there's a whole list. I don't know what. I don't have it in front of me. I should have.
I think I got it. Hold on. There it is.
So tell me, Jon, what do you think? You're here at the Music Project. You're probably like the second person that's going to play from the stage ever. Bill Leach was first.
Okay.
And so here you are. That's
Yep.
a pretty big honor.
Yeah, it is. I'm overwhelmed.
What
actually.
do you think about the Music Project?
It's wonderful new addition to this town. This is the spark that's starting a new flame, a new fire of music.
I
in
can
this
feel
place.
that too.
Yeah.
It's like people come in and they're like inspired.
Yeah.
That's what it was for.
I mean, I grew up in the 90s. My first guitar pedals and stuff was Kurt Cobain style stuff and whatever, Soundgarden, everybody. And it just, to have this opportunity to come in and play some 90s rock in here, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
I
cool.
can do that.
What do you think the long-term effects of this place is going to be on the harbor?
Well, I hope it grows and grows and grows, and there's more and more businesses pop up, and it brings musicians in to play at all the different places around here. Because we have 25 venues playing today.
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's insane.
It's so many.
I've never heard of that before.
It's so many.
It is.
I mean, Aberdeen's a city, but it's not a huge city, so that's just amazing. You know.
I like the fact that the rain has subsided a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little bit out there, but it's not than what it was this morning. It's pouring.
Yep. I'm happy. I like it when it's like this and not too hot to play, you know?
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm from Montesano.
All
I
right.
grew up in McClary and Elma.
There you go. East County, man.
Yep. So I'm still Grace Harbor for life.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Me too. I grew up started in Aberdeen, then I went to Hoquiam for years and years and years.
Right on.
My wife just walked in with food. Oh, I
Nice.
love you, honey. I love you. But, okay, so tell me a little bit about your set today. You're going to be playing here at the Unplugged.
Well, they wanted all kind of grunge
Nice.
type stuff, you know, unplugged style, of course, but yeah, it's all stuff from the 90s, from, you know.
Oh, you'll pull that off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my bread and butter,
Yeah.
honestly.
What kind of gear do you use?
I use a Fender Acoustasonic.
Acoustasonic. That sounds cool. I never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a special amp for acoustic guitars.
Oh,
It has
cool.
a horn in it, so it separates the highs and lows. You don't
That's
get the
great because that's a
feedback.
lot of times when people plug in, you just hear the kind of a bass rumble kind of thing going on.
It's a big thing, and that has great tone. And then I have a Dean guitar I bought back in 1998 or something.
It's your favorite.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get a new one yet. I don't want to.
You're gonna get up there with Willie Nelson. He has that one. He calls his guitar Trigger.
Mm-hmm. There's a
And
big
that
hole
thing,
in it.
there's a hole in it.
Yeah.
And when he has it restored and fixed and everything, he says, "Don't put anything over the hole. I want that's there."
Yep.
That's
I mean,
amazing to me.
Yeah. I got to see Willie once. It was
Did
awesome.
you really? See, I've always wanted to see him, and I'm afraid I might not get to see him now because it's getting up there.
That's what I said. My wife
Yeah.
found tickets.
Oh, that's what a nice
Snoqualmie
wife.
Casino. That's where it was at. It was a small stage.
Oh, I bet it was great.
That was awesome.
That's really, really, really cool. What would you say your favorite type of music is to play?
Well,
I mean, if
like
you had your druthers.
rock and roll, and I mean all types, from Soundgarden style to Led Zeppelin to the Beatles.
Is there-
it could be a big mix of it all.
Right. Is there a band in your future? I mean, I know
Maybe.
it's hard to do that, but
it depends.
I think you would really rock with a band.
I gotta
Not that you
find the
don't,
right
I
people,
just-
but
yeah.
I actually know a couple. We've been talking about it, and it could be a possibility.
Well, I know that there's a lot of drama sometimes when you do bands.
Well, and yeah, it's easy to just go play solo shows.
Sure,
too. It's
because
just
simple.
simple.
Yeah. The setup teardown is much easier. The relationship, if you're
Well,
mad at what you did, you have to be mad at yourself.
You don't have to show up at practice. You just practice.
You just practice
want.
when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. Well, that's pretty cool. Favorite gig you've done in Grays Harbor?
Oh, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't ask that question. How about one of the most enjoyable times you've ever had lately? Doing that.
I actually have a bunch of shows booked for this year out at Loge Camps out in Westport.
Okay, so somebody told me I haven't been. I've driven by, but never
It's
gone.
Really cool. It's really nice. There's campfires going and people camping, and also people staying in a hotel. They have a hotel there, and they're all surfing and stuff. And yeah, it's just an awesome place. They have a nice stage, and you get to play outside. It's all covered, and I don't know. I've just had some really good nights there
That's cool.
and stuff. But
That's
there's
really good.
also festivals and stuff that have just been crazy and awesome, and
Yeah.
it's hard to, like, Weststock is coming up this summer.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Well, I just know that there's so many different types of musicians on the harbor, but on a whole, there are so many different genres of music. It's hard sometimes for me as a musician to pick which one is my favorite, even though heavy metal. But that's you know.
Well, as a cover musician, going from place to place, you have to look at the crowd and realize.
Do you ever change it?
Yeah, I have a floating set list most of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you have a crowd that's like really rowdy, you go for it.
Yeah, or it could be an age group even.
Yeah.
It could be young people
Sure.
or older people, and you have to change, like, what do they want to hear?
Right.
And you have to.
Because you're there to entertain them.
Right.
You know?
I mean, it's like, do you want tips or not?
right. Well, it's true.
You
That's totally true. If you get everybody all railed up and having a great time, that's better for you and better for them because
Right.
they've had a great experience. They go, I got to see that Jon Reynolds guy again.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I think it's important to be versatile, is my
Yeah,
point.
absolutely. How do you get along with other musicians on the harbor?
Oh, great.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah.
I haven't ever heard anybody complain about you, so that's
Well,
pretty good.
I keep to my own and mind my business, but at the same time, I'm supportive to everyone.
I was just going to say, okay, so here's the thing I know about you, and I've watched this because we've known each other for a little bit now, and I'm kind of watching how we did some interviews over at the radio station, and you were so encouraging to the other folks that were there, and I'm like, not all musicians do that. A lot of them are kind of into themselves, and they love to hear their own voice, kind of thing. And even though you do a great job playing and singing and everything, you were right there egging them on,
Yeah.
like, this is awesome, man. Let's do
Right.
it. Come on, guys. And I'm like, that's not easy to do, but it's so cool to watch and so cool to see. And that's you. You're a very supportive person to people that are doing music. I
Well,
love that.
I think music is about harmony.
Yeah.
And that's the best way I can sum that up in a short sentence.
I think you and I talked about competition one day, and you said, I don't do the competition thing because it's all about harmony. It's not about hurting each other to get ahead. That's not how you get ahead.
No.
And especially in the music scene, because you're reaching into the soul of people when you do that.
Yeah.
And negative stuff, it really doesn't have a place, does it?
No, it doesn't. No. I actually, I'm happy I know so many people that are like that around here.
And there are. And I think it's unusual for some places. Because I've heard some places, you go to bigger cities and they're all about cutthroat.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, and
who
it's
can get the gig.
Battle of the bands or rap battles or something. And
Yeah.
it's like putting each other down just to
Yeah.
get up. And I don't, yeah.
No, that's not
It's
cool.
about harmony.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm excited, John. You're going to be up and playing here not too long from now. You're going to be at 4 o'clock, right?
Yep.
On the stage in the Music Project. It's in the Unplugged spot. The stage, probably the second person to play, besides Bill Leach was our first, and he kind of broke the stage in. And then we replaced the stage. So,
Wait,
so this is
did he break the stage, or did
no,
he?
He
No,
didn't
I'm
break
joking.
it.
I'm
No,
joking.
we brought in a cooler stage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you get the cool stage.
Well, awesome.
Yeah. So I hope you have a
I'm
good time.
privileged.
All right. Thank you, John, for coming in and being live on the Amp Lab. This will live on the internet forever.
Awesome. Thank you, Rick.
And why not? That's what I say. Thanks for coming in, man.
Rock on.